Okay, well, it says you're not ready, but you are ready. 1.0 just came out, and I am so ready for this game. I got my pink suit on, and I felt like a Power Ranger, but there's 8 of us, so in every lobby. And let me convince you why you should buy this game. There's like so many reasons, and number one, this game just got its official release since early access, and I've been playing this game for a little bit. I think you could judge it for yourself. And compared to early access and how the game is now, it's way easier to get lobbies. Because the game just released, the player count like skyrocketed compared to where it was. It was really hard to get a queue before, but now it's so much better. I mean, take a look at the data for yourself. And that's like you're probably wondering like, oh, there's a lot more players. It's easier to get like a full lobby. So why does that matter? This game, it has objectives that you have to complete, and it's not really easy to do them alone as difficulty increases. And some maps are way, way harder. And the thing is, if you die, you lose your character. There's permadeath. And that was like a deterrent for a lot of people until the developers tried to cater to like a wider audience, which was like an amazing choice, I think, because that like people have jobs, 9 to 5. You come home, you just want to sit down and have some fun, and you make a little mistake and you lose your character that you put like so many hours in. That's not like everyone's ideal like gameplay, right? So for a beginner, if you die, you respawn, and for normal difficulty, you will respawn after major objectives. Although towards the end, like you will not, so you do have to be careful. For harder difficulties, there's an item you could buy with credits or merit, which you get from completing like weekly objectives. They're really easy. You buy something called rescue beacons, and it will let you keep your character after you die. Although you lose your loadout, meaning the items you bought, you will still keep your character. And there is early extract where if there's less than 3 players in the lobby, you will get to go to like a certain point, open a little hatch, and go in there, and you get to leave the lobby game and keep your character, but you will not gain any XP. And they do this so you could keep your character because the gameplay can be really punishing if there's not enough players to complete like a certain map, especially it's like maps where it's like it's not as open as like maps like the one I'm playing. And if you're not convinced that you should buy this game right now, let me tell you why. Like another reason why you should buy it. First of all, it's on sale temporarily because the 1.0 just came out, and like, okay, it's on sale, so whatever. It'll go on sale again later. But let me tell you, you're kind of missing out because like look at the gameplay. The dopamine you get from smashing these zombies' heads in, it feels so good. I don't know about you, but like it's such like a stress reliever for me when like I open the bastard heads open, like with like a blunt, whether it's like a blunt weapon or like a sharp weapon like this. And my favorite, oof, baseball bats. Like, whoever made that weapon and like recorded the like audio with it should be given like a gold medal because it is one of the most fun weapons to use. And if you never played early access, the developers definitely could. Like, and I can't imagine how the mod support will be like. Let me give you an example. So in this game, zombies take about 3 to 4 hits to die with like a basic attack. And if the last attack with like a baseball bat sends the zombie's head flying like a home run, that'd be kind of funny with like a mod. And let's move on. So the major gameplay revolves around you completing objectives with your teammates around any given map that you're placed into. And the gameplay regarding objectives is never the same. Like sometimes the objectives that you have to like complete is different, or the way you extract or how you progress throughout the map will be different. And the weapons or the tools you might find might like not be the same. And there's some like realism in the game where the maps are based off real life like locations. Lewiston is a second major city in Maine, so it's more flat, it's more spread out. But they also have maps in like New York, which is a little bit smaller than this, like half of the size. But one of the maps, without going to like too much spoilers, you have to play in a hospital, and there's a lot of like floors that you have to go up and down. which make it more chaotic with tight corridors and hallways and zombies popping out left and right. And sometimes they will fully sprint at you. And the higher the difficulty, more zombies that will run at you. And they're faster than you, by the way, which makes it more scary. And that's like the immersion. Like I'm using a one-hand weapon right now, but when you're in the dark and you're using like a two-hand weapon, like a long gun or a baseball bat, and you don't have like that long gun flashlight attachment, which is really rare, you're gonna be completely in the dark. And hearing a zombie screech, and you don't have like a headphone on, so you don't know where it's coming from, like what direction, and it's fully sprinting. It's one of the most terrifying moments in this game, and you have no teammates like around you to help you out. You're not gonna have fun. Like this game keeps you on its toes, and you know when you're with your teammates, it feels better. But when you're in like a high intense scenario, as you can see, there's like a number next to the where I am, like on a triangle. Like the higher that number, the more zombies and the more intense your objectives is gonna be, which adds to the game because it's not like high at the start, but it gets higher and higher. And it feels really rewarding to do this over and over because the gameplay loop is usually very different. The randomness, the RNG of weapons and items that you'll pick up, and depending on what character you play, if you ever play Dead by Daylight, you know how your characters have different perks all the time, different loadout. This game is kind of similar. The higher the level, the more perks you get to take, and you could kind of re-roll those perks with credits and build the character you want. Like depending on how you like to play the game, you could just pick the perks based on how you want to play. Whether it's like you enjoy using melee weapons the most, or certain guns, shotgun, SMGs, rifles, whatever is your cup of tea. This like the community in this game, like the players, they're really nice. Like if you ask for medicine or pills or ammo, they'll give it to you. There's also voice chat you can use to ask people for items and whatnot, communicate. Although it depends where you live. I live in Korea, and then sometimes I get a lot of Chinese, Japanese, and Australian players. And you know, there's a bit of a language barrier, but it hasn't been like a hindrance for me so far. Because usually, if you just type heals or certain ammo, 'cause the ammos are all numbered, like in numerical order, so they understand. They'll usually drop it. It's not like a huge problem. Although, if you're in like a chaotic situation, it is a hindrance in that case. And the developer said they will try to add like a region selection system so you could choose where you want to play. And if I was persuasive enough for you to buy the game, there's 5 things you really shouldn't do. Number one, don't fight every zombie you see. This game has limited item like drops, so you need to be conservative with how you choose to use every item, whether it's healing or bullets, because when you go towards higher intensity zones, you will run out of resources and your teammates might run out of resources. And when there's a lot of zombies that's in your way, you're gonna need extra bullets. Number two, I feel like I don't have to stress this to like the current existing players, but be altruistic. Don't be greedy. Share your items, especially if somebody asks for pills or medicine or certain ammo that you don't need. Give it to them. The game is a lot easier when your teammates are fully equipped and you're properly equipped because you guys are sharing items. You'll have a much easier and fun gameplay. And number three, I would say having some spatial awareness is very important because zombies tend to spawn like left and right. Sometimes they run at you at full speed. So when you're running, be wary of your stamina. Like keep around half or quarter even, so you have some like wiggle room to get out of sticky situations. Especially if you really have no bullets. Number four, don't be a lone wolf. Play with your teammates. It's a team game for a reason. They give you 8 players to work with, including yourself. Like, look at me. I've been playing this game for a while, and my aim is absolutely terrible. Like, imagine if I was surrounded and I had nowhere else to go, and I don't have anyone to save me. I'm just dead. But if you have a teammate, they'll try to save you. Like, people are very nice in this game so far. You go down and you're licking the dirt, your teammates will generally try to save you. Like if you're surrounded by zombies when you're down, they'll throw a bomb. that won't kill you. So when it gets rid of all the zombies, they'll come and revive you. And I feel like what makes this game really fun is not just the game, but also the community. Like the players are really cooperative in a way that makes the game more enjoyable. And it's not a zero-sum game. If you do not know what that means, zero-sum game is when zero-sum game means when somebody wins, somebody loses. So it's kind of like capitalism in a way. If you want to get to the top, you're gonna have to step on somebody to get there. Look, I also play zero-sum games. I enjoy League. I used to play a lot of Counter-Strike, but I do not want to be like. But as I get older, I feel like I don't want to be stressed out like that all the time. Sometimes I just want to have some fun, like in a way where I'm not like stressed out, where I'm fighting with my teammates instead of the opponent. I got this like epiphany when I was in middle school, where I was debating with my friends whether PC gaming or console gaming was elite. And one of the arguments my friends made was that after like a long day, they just want to sit on their couch or like a very comfortable like chair that you could think of, right? So check this guy out, like screeching, running full speed at me. Can you imagine how scary that would be if there was more than one running at you in the dark? Anyway, after you complete most of your objectives and you need to extract, you get to a zone, and you see how it says number 10 on that triangle? That means there's more zombies, more objectives, and time is of the essence because you're gonna have to fight a lot of zombies with limited resources, so make sure you get out on time and do the objectives as fast as you can. See why you should help your teammate? Check this out. After this little intense battle, I go into the dark to get away from all the zombies. I'm running out of bullets, I gotta reload, right? And I go over. I try to switch my weapon. So this bug happened in early access game where like you can't really see, but in the dark I'm running around. I offload my primary, and for some reason I can't equip anything. And like for the rest of the game, I just couldn't. Like I tried dropping every item and picking it back up, but yeah. So these are some of the things that you're gonna have to look past when you play this game. Out of like playing 5-6 sessions, this only happened on the first game, so if anyone is able to recreate this, let me know in the comments. Anyway, look, if you have like a really violent tendencies and you got some severe anger issues that was addressed in therapy, and you still got that anger issue in you, or as Americans will say it, you got that dog in you, play this game, smack some heads, you'll feel better. And I'm really bad at being consistent with making videos because I'm kind of new. But I'm gonna try to bring you more content because I've been having a lot of fun, and see you guys on the next video.